All right, so we got this neutral in here. I'm gonna fight and ship. He's only 12 days old. He's not very old. And let's go. Let's see if we can figure out what he's doing. Well, he's not robbing that. So I'm not talking about MTU guy, no. This is somebody different. And he's not here. There's nothing to steal in there anyway. So I don't know what this guy's doing here. He's brand new. I'm not going to worry about him too much. He could be an alt of somebody trying to give a false sense of security. But you know, I don't really know. I don't really know. So we're gonna so I should jump on Eve and stop sharing the weather channel. Oh, you should stop. You should jump on Eve. Oh, yes, okay. Well, I'm gonna go out anyway. I'm gonna go out anyway.
Docking request accepted.
So let's see here. We're gonna take out a different ship than what I was in. This is an EOS. Your ADHD gets hyper-focused during storms? Yeah, absolutely. Like, I was... how did my ship get stopped? Wait, that's weird. Why is my ship completely stopped? Weird. All right. That was really strange. Yeah, I just undocked, stopped. I don't know that I've encountered that before. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was super weird. So let's just head out here, and we're what system am I in? Well, you know, you could really figure it out if you want to. I do have it covered up. It's not the kind of thing you normally ask. It's not the kind of thing you normally ask a streamer. It makes you very suspect as to what your intentions are of why you're asking where they're at. I'm not saying that you're a problem or anything. Look at that. There's an MTU here. How about that? All right. My MTU is about to be here too. All right. Let's go. Let's shoot some stuff. Take care of these guys. Drones, engage. Good job. All right, so this right here. Oh, that's mine. I don't want to do anything with mine. God, I almost shot my own one. Is this Bix again? Yeah, Bix G. All right, Bix G. Sorry, but you're going down. Sleep pipes. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to look up your character or anything. I just, it's just a, you know, just a thought that came into my head. And my ADD today, whew, it is like, hot damn, going way overboard. Oh wait, he's stealing my loot. Look at that. That's exactly why I'm shooting him. Stealing my loot. I do not approve. But Wesley, don't worry about it. I'm just giving you my unfiltered thoughts. I don't think poorly of you because of it. You know what? This really is a case of shooting the loot. It really is. There we go. Another one down.
Well, I was out of the black.
12 million worth of stuff in it.
Singing to myself on the space cowboy song. When I saw that shiny wreck, it caught my eye. But oh lordy, I messed up. I let them guns fly.
This is a Neos.
Oh shoot, I shot the loot. That Concorde's on my trail like a hound in pursuit.
This could be, oh shoot, I shot your MTU.
I shot the loot. My ship's burning up.
What's my fit?
This ain't you.
This is what it is right here. It's nothing super special. But it works.
I was flying in my little knob, looking for treasure, never watching the clock. But with one little slip, I let them guns ring. Instead of salvaging, I made that Luke Cobain. Hey!
Have you ever done that? Accidentally shot the thing you were trying to salvage because instead of hitting your salvager, you hit your gun? In high sec, if it's another player's stuff and you don't have your safety set to green,
Oh, shoot,
Concorde will get you.
that Concorde's on my trail like a hound in pursuit. Oh, shoot, I shot the loot. My ship's burning up, and I'm yelling, this ain't fair.
Yeah, asking the fit can be suspect too.
Sweet, like Granny's apple pie.
Old nerd, hello.
That trigger. Now I'm wondering why. Concorde's coming. Blue as Caldera sky. Here I am, just flushing my ship down.
So I'm really out here looking for officers. That's what. That's the main thing.
Big rig kid was hauling down
Are you playing
the
E-Frontier
system
tomorrow?
when
Does it go live tomorrow? I actually haven't
full
even been
ever
paying
took
attention.
the same gate. But when he heard my tale, he just
I have been working my ass off on a couple of enormous projects. One of them is years in the making. And the other one is probably at least a 6 months more that I have to work on it before it's done. I'll take a look. I'll look at it tonight.
I'm just a pod drifting in the night.
Am I a developer? No, I'm not. I'm an entrepreneur. I've not bought the graphics cards yet.
Keep your aim true.
I have a credit card.
Like me, singing the Space Cowboy Blues.
I have a credit card that sent me an email, I don't know, a week ago or so, saying that in October, oh, here's Bix. He just showed up. He's here to pick up his shit. All right. Well, good. Did he mail me? No. But here he can pick up his so just saying here. So, all right. I got everything. I think I do. And I don't even know if these guys really should be working in here, you know? So, back to the video card. They sent me an email saying basically a promotion that if I not enough cargo space. All right. That if I buy using that card on Amazon,
Warp drive active.
then they'll give me 5% cash back on purchases up to $1,500. And so that's I don't know, that's $75 because I'm gonna drop $2,000, a little over $2,000. So I'll get like $75 cash back. So that'll be good.
Docking request accepted.
All right. So, all right. So I shot up. I shot his loot up. Anyway, so next week I'm gonna buy No, I'm not going to wait for the 50s because it'll take too long for the 50s to come out. In something other than a 5080 or 5090, which the Founders Editions are typically stupid expensive. So the I'm going to do a 4070 Ti Super, which is going to be like 850, 875. The Ti is faster than the 4070, but then the Super doubles the memory. And it's NVIDIA. So the Super doubles the memory. And then I'm also going to get a 4060 Ti, the 12 gigabyte version, as a secondary card. And that'll be another $350, $400. And then I am also going to be buying a pair of 4K gaming monitors that are between 43 and 48 inch each. And so I'll be able to have 8 clients up simultaneously that I can show all on the show and still have enough memory and GPU to put it out to the show and everything. So that's the plan, and I'm going to end up dropping a little over $2,000 to do that. So it's going to be a bit. Just for 2 video cards and 2 monitors. Gaming monitors that are that big are like pretty crazy expensive. So someone is brushing mice. All right. I'm asking these guys if they have an agreement in place for working. And he says that they do, that they have an agreement for working in here. All right. Prove it? Yeah, well, I'll get the proof later. So I'm not going to try and contact the sheriff right now. I'll contact one later. Sheriff will be able to tell me. And so these are nice guys. They've been this corp. They've been nice guys and everything. But I do object to them leaving MTUs out here because, you know, they're picking up our loot, my loot. If I shoot something, I want the loot. Simple as that. So we're looking for officers here. And Fred and Harriet are talking about me again.
Okay, so get this. We're talking about a treasure hunt in space. Yeah, and the treasure is guarded by, well, imagine a mythical beast. It's kind of like that.
It's like a 1 in a million chance of even like stumbling across it.
Exactly.
And that's basically the world of Officer Rat hunting in EVE Online, from what I'm understanding.
It's pretty accurate, yeah. High stakes, big risk, potentially big rewards.
And we've got a player, this guy, Markee Dragon, who's decided, that's what I want to do. He's going for it.
He's after it, yeah. And it's not just any treasure, it's legendary loot we're talking about.
So these officer rats,
That's
they're
what I
not
hope
like,
for.
Giant space rats scurrying around. We're talking, more like space mob bosses.
Spot on, yeah. Think of them as mob bosses hoarding some seriously powerful gear.
So,
what, I'm out to hit the mafia?
What makes this stuff so special? Why is Markee risking everything to get his hands on it?
It's all about the modules, man. These things, they can drop incredibly rare, ridiculously powerful modules. Like, imagine a faction-specific warp disruptor.
Okay.
Or a shield booster that makes your ship basically, a fortress. For a while, at least.
For a little bit.
But just that little bit in EVE, that's all you need sometimes. And the thing is, these modules, they're not just rare.
Right. Like supply and demand, right. The rarer it is.
Oh, absolutely. We're talking potentially billions of ISK for a single module. That's EVE's in-game currency, by the way.
Yeah, billions of ISK. We're talking like real-world money sometimes that people have made selling these things.
Oh, yeah. Enough to buy, like, fleets of ships. Or just, live a life of digital luxury. It's a big
Good
deal.
officer mod.
So finding an officer rat, that's only half the battle then. It sounds like, from my notes, Markee, he's flying a Dominic's battleship, right?
Yeah, a Dominic's. It's a beast in the right hands.
A
Sounds
beast.
Impressive.
But
you're
I'm not
making
so
it
sure
sound
about
like
that.
Maybe not enough.
It's a tough one. See, officer rats, they're designed to crush even well-equipped players. Like, they're mini bosses.
Oh my god, it's a raid.
It's not just like hit it till it dies.
No. This is chess, right? You have to think several moves ahead.
Oh, wow.
Pando kicked off the country. We're out looking for officers.
Where you see how Eve is well played.
Oh, there's one more.
To get flamed.
It's like a hoedown. Oh, it's over already. Oh, gee whiz. All right, back
Positioning
to
drones, knowing when to
Fred and
strike,
Harriet. They're
one
talking
wrong.
about what I'm doing on their
You're toast.
podcast here.
Exactly. And even then, luck plays a part. It's intense.
It's almost like
Well,
they're
good
watching
thing,
right now.
EVE players are known for their patience, right? And thinking strategically.
Yeah, but sometimes...
Thank you,
just need bigger
Pando.
hammer.
Right, you need to bring out the big guns.
Welcome,
right?
everybody.
Like, what are we talking here?
Searching for
Ideally,
officers.
a capital ship.
Oh, wow. Okay, so like the absolute biggest, baddest thing in the game.
Like a flying city, armed to the teeth.
Okay.
Even then, no guarantees.
Warp drive
These fights,
active.
hours long sometimes.
Oh, wow. Just edge of your seat the whole time.
Absolutely.
So is Markee, is he in over his head here with this Dominic's?
That's a million ISK question, isn't it? I mean, it could go either way.
Yeah.
He pulls this off.
I will most likely
Legend.
die
Oh,
in
yeah.
this thing if I
He'll be
find an
writing songs
officer.
about it.
Exactly. But, mess it up.
Becomes another one of those stories, right?
Exactly. A cautionary tale.
It's what makes EVE so compelling, though, right? Those stakes.
Oh, absolutely. It's the ultimate sandbox where fortunes change hands.
It's like that.
Yeah.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah.
But I have to ask, right? Let's say he does this against all odds. He finds this officer rat, gets the loot. What happens then?
See, that's when it gets really interesting. Imagine, right? This sudden influx of wealth, power.
Yeah.
Does he use it to climb the ranks? Does he become a target?
Oh.
People get jealous.
Yeah. Suddenly everyone's his best friend.
Exactly. One kill, one drop. That's all it takes to shift the balance of power in EVE. It's enough to make you want to log in yourself and try it.
Or maybe just watch from a safe distance, I think.
Mm.
That's wild, though. The ripple effects makes you think, in a universe as massive and unforgiving as EVE Online, are folks like MarkeeDragon, are they driven by the loot or the thrill of the hunt itself? Something to think about.
Oh, I just love to play. Oh, man. So, yeah, okay. Oh, man. They're stretching it a little bit. Yeah. Well, you have to really be a player to know all of the vernacular and everything. So, although I'm sure that I still mispronounce some of the ship names and stuff. So, how much is Eve paying them? Nothing. I don't think anything. So, yeah. Or what? That was Fred and Harriet's podcast. So, yeah. All right. Is there much more out here? A little bit. So somebody left some loot for me here. I'm going through. I'm looking for officers, and so, you know, it's like you know, a needle in a haystack. I understand this, but it's you know, who's Fred and Harriet? Yeah, I don't really know. I've never met them before. So, I don't think I've ever played with them before. Pretty sure I haven't. All right, a couple containers left to pull in. It's like a slot machine. Just keep pulling the lever, wiping belt spawns. Yes. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going around asteroid belt to asteroid belt, you know, looking for loot. That could be a song. Looking for loot in all the wrong places. Looking for loot in all the wrong spaces. Looking for loot. I'm just looking for loot. Right, something like that. So, right. Okay. A little bit of loot here. Not too much. 3.1 million. I wish there was some stuff here to kill. I would have killed it too, but there wasn't anything. So, let's not go in order here. Let's go out over here. See what I can find. Hey, Vector. How's it going, buddy? So basically, I get a fair amount of loot and bounty at each one of these, and then I hope that I find an officer. Somebody was just here. Man, it's busy here today. Everybody's got my idea. So, let's see. Well, I'm going to salvage them up. I mean, it's just free loot out here. I'd like to shoot things too, but, you know, if they want to just, you know, give me shit for free, I feel inclined to play the character of waste management, come pick up the garbage. So, yeah, Vector, I'm doing well, We got the hurricane hitting tonight. It's all calm right now. And, so, you know, it's, there ain't, well, the wind's picking up a little bit. So, but it's nothing bad right now. So, yeah. Eye on the storm. Yeah. So it's starting to shift back over our direction. So those of you on YouTube, it's already happened. Those of you watching live, Hurricane Helene. You know, it's I think we're waiting for the next update, but it's Yeah, it's spinning up down there, coming over towards us. The thing about this one is that it's 400 or 500 miles wide. And so there's going to be heavy winds even 100, 150 miles out from the center. And where they're predicting it to go right now is like 160 miles out from us for the center. But it could shift back over towards us a bit. I think no matter what, though, unless something really strange happens, it's not going to divert way over towards us at this point. So it'll be fine. But it does have my ADD going overtime. Mm-hmm. Yes. Absolutely. Hey, Squiz. How's it going, buddy? So, yep. It's wet where you are? Yeah, well, even you're going to get bands of this. So, because it's literally 400 or 500 miles wide, this storm. So, oh my God, the loot is pithy. 165,000? I wish that the rats were here so I could shoot them. So, all right, 172,000. I'm rich. Yeah, not really. So that was not worth the trip. Maybe the next one will be worth the trip. Maybe the next one will have rats.
Warp drive active.
Piracy isn't paying well? Well, it's not piracy. Don't spend it all in one place? Yeah. Like, I can't even buy a Tech 1 drone for that. Come on, really? There's nothing here? Absolutely nothing. Okay.
Warp drive active.
How do you think the rats get their loot? I'm here to take those rats' loot. Right. Is there anything here? I mean, there's a little loot, but I'd prefer to have some rats to shoot. They're all mediums. Mediums can have, I've gotten modules that are 5-6 million from, oh shit. Where's my MTU? Oh, here it is. Wow. Yeah, I like, thought I lost it there for a second. All right. So, oh, you know what? So last time that there were, there was no rats in the belts, it's because there was a dread-in system. And I wonder if when there's a dread-in system that the spawns just kind of stop. You know, I don't know if that's the case or not, but that's what it seemed like the last couple I've run across. And so, you know, I'm probably, if I want to keep doing this out here, I'm probably going to have to get a dreadnought out here so that I can so that I can take them out myself. The problem is that this is a pretty dangerous area for running capitals. It's not. It's really not recommended. All right, now it's finally pulling in some loot. Wow. That loot was just very unspectacular. More unspectacular. Do I have combat probes? Not on this ship, but I do have some in here. Yeah. I don't know. Can you combat probe down a carrier rat? I don't think you can. You can't combat probe rats, can you? I don't think you can. So, even less loot than the last one. You can combat probe rats? What? No. I don't think so.
Warp drive active.
NPC haulers, shoot them. I wonder if they are scannable, but the other stuff is not. I don't think you can scan down rats for the most part. Maybe the NPC haulers you can. They're the diamond ones, right? I'm not very familiar with. I've never tried to take them out. Well, no, I take that back. I did one time, and they they smeared me all over space. They taught me a lesson. Diamond rats, you think so? Okay. Well, I guess I could see that. Yeah, they are tough. So, I have taken out diamond rats before. You can build fits to do it. So, you know. This Varger here, he's probably why I
dragons.
New bond drops just followed.
Keep just seeing all the wrecks. Noob on drugs. Thanks for the follow. Time to seek help, maybe. So these are just mediums, but at least I'm, you know, getting them. Each bounty on this is worth more than the loot that I got out of both of the last systems. So I'll take that. Oh, and there's more. All right. That's interesting. Right. There we go. Well, so far, the loot's better on this one. Bonus towards whiskey fund. Yeah. Thank you for the support there, Vector. Did Lake City used to be called Watertown? No. It did have another name, though. It used to be called Alligator. And where I live is one of the oldest settlements in the United States. You know, we're not big here or nothing, but there used to be, for lack of better words, an Indian town here before, you know, Columbus and everybody else came in and started wiping them out for the next couple hundred years. But there was the Indian town of Alligator. And then we were named Alligator for quite a while. I don't know when it changed. There is an Alligator Lake here too, yes. But the town was actually named Alligator. So, and this is a site of one of the big Civil War battles in Florida, and there's a lot of stories here about the town of the town was against the invading force, and they would do things like at the hotel downtown, if the officers wanted to go in for dinner, they were told they had to leave their weapons outside. They would one time, and then the locals would take their weapons and throw them in the lake across the street. And then when they'd come back out after their dinner or whatever, they wouldn't be able to find their guns. And I don't know, it was in the 80s or so, they drained the lake and they found a whole bunch of Civil War guns and all kinds of stuff in there. So, yeah, pretty wild. There's a lot of history here. The oldest town in the United States, St. Augustine, founded in 1556 or something like that? So, Alligator here is older than that, but of course, history doesn't show that that the Indians owned the land here first. So, yeah. Yeah, it's enough to make you feel bad, you know? Like, what would this world be like if Europeans hadn't come in and forced out and killed off and brought diseases to the Indians? It would be a much different place. So, you know, that's what it was back then. Can't do anything about that. I can only be a good citizen these days. So, yeah. But if there was like some, you know, vote or something to you know, give this town back to, you know, Indian control, you know, I would definitely consider that. So, 1556 is when I first started growing the epic beard. Yeah, no. So, yep. Anyway. $6.3 million. All right, that's a little more like it. And how much more is there out there? Oh, there's a bit more. There's a bit more. Okay. Well, I'll keep on this tab so that I can see when rats come in. They still got more stuff to salvage. Oh, yeah, there's still some more stuff out there. Definitely quite a history out here. Oh, and we have Confederate statues and monoliths here in town. They're just a few blocks away from me. We have a Confederate graveyard with some big monuments in it that's, I don't know, about 10 blocks away from me. And, you know, who knows how long those things will last in this day and age with so many places taking them down. I don't, you know, a lot of people see it as negative history. And I can see their point, but I also see it as actual history. Like, you know, if there's a lesson to be learned and, you know, you think they're very negative to have those things, then I think it'd be better to learn the lesson of why people feel that way than to just remove it. And so I think that, you know, how do you keep history from repeating itself without knowing your history? You don't. Have any of you seen Civil War on HBO? This movie just came out like 2 weeks ago called Civil War. It's really, really good. Really good. Set in modern day. And so, yeah, really good movie. Like, I don't know if it was in the theaters or not, but it's definitely theater quality. All right, 6.8 million. It's easy money. It's not fast, but it's easy. Sun's coming out for a little bit. Guy's tired of me ragging on him about leaving all of his MTUs in the belts. So I killed like 8 of them the other day, and then killed another 2 of them today, and he finally got the message. I would have thought he would have got the message last time when I killed all but 1 of them, but he didn't. He did it again today. He had them all out there, so had to ask him nicely.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Omega just followed.
Getting everything. Oh, there's a lot left over. Oh gosh, and I have 2 things out here, don't I? Okay. So how much room do I have left? Oh, I do not have enough at all. Okay. So let's see here. Save location. 3 hours. Okay, we're gonna go drop this stuff off, and then we're gonna pick stuff up.
Warp drive active.
So yeah. So your Omega, thank you for the follow. It reminds you the heat map kill has started excluding kills that are not ships. Okay, great. Yeah. So yeah, if we look at my kill board, we'll see that I have killed a few MTUs so that, you know, it's making it so that the heat map for this guy doesn't show like a shit ton of kills all of a sudden. Yeah. They don't really mean very much killing them, but, you know, I got their loot.
Docking request accepted.
Right. That and that. They're getting on me about killing those MTUs. It's fine. They're telling me I should have asked. Well, I don't know. He must be getting the other guy's side of the story, because I did send official communication both times. There's 3 times that we've run into this. And first time, there was no response. I took them all out. Second time, the guy responded. He didn't like me asking him to remove them, but he removed them. Third time, he all right. Now I'm supposed to have asked this other guy. I mean, yeah. They may have been working together or whatnot, had some sort of agreement, but you know, it's not really... Yeah, how am I to know? And then I would still ask for them to be removed. He wouldn't be able to remove them because the other guy said he wasn't even online. So... All right, let's change to these right here. Right. Now, hopefully, there's some good loot in that. All right. Wait 4 hours? Not 10 minutes? I don't think it's 4 hours. So, yeah. I'll look at it again tonight. See if anything's changed. Because if it has, I mean, I'll follow whatever the rules are, but I do not think it's 4 hours.
I'm an equal opportunity ass kicker.
I think it's 10 minutes.
Bart 4881 just subscribed. Thanks for the shows.
You can't expect somebody to wait 4 hours when they've been putting MTUs in every single asteroid belt and then picking up the loot. So, you know, it's a problem. It's very disruptive to play. Now, you know, maybe they've been doing it all along and nobody's been, like, I haven't been going around through these belts since the officer stuff, you know, has been increased. I want to find an officer. But, you know, so maybe I just hadn't noticed before that that's the way people are doing it. Anyway, I'll be nice. They asked me to just ask in local about them next time before I start shooting them. And I agreed that I could do that. And so I'll ask in local if there are anybody's, and then I'll message the person, and then I'll start my timer. And we'll see. And if somebody else answers in local that they can get them picked up, then great. But the thing is, you cannot pick up someone else's MTU. It just doesn't work that way. So, you know, it doesn't make much sense to me, but I'll be nice. I'm not looking to be a dick. So, although, you know, I do try and work on the level of my asshole skill from time to time, because I know it's really low. I have a hard time being an asshole, and I need to work on it. I need to be a better asshole. So, you know, I got to level that skill up. Yeah, maybe I could buy a skill booster off my shop and level it up. That would be great if there was a asshole skill in the game. Then somebody like Cushion, you know, he'd be maxed out. He'd have a mastery. He'd have an asshole mastery. Yeah. So there's a few more here. All right. Okay, well, let's take them out. I think I'm going to do warriors for these ones. And Asshole Mastery. Interesting title. Yeah, that I won't title the show that. I don't want to attract the wrong crowd. I can tell you that, like, I have this one video about a 16-year-old girl being lured in a video game, and I'm talking with the lawyer for the game about the, you know, the breaking of privacy in that instance. I'm actually interviewing him about the breaking of privacy in that instance where they identified who the girl was, and then they contacted her parents, and then they looked up who the other person that she had been talking to in game, and that what bus station they were going to meet at and everything. They looked him up. They found out he was a sex offender, and so the police were immediately dispatched to deal with it, and they did. They went there, and when she got off the bus and this other guy went up to talk to her, they nabbed him. And so anyway, they that video has over 1 million views, and I kid you not, half of them are from Saudi Arabia, and the ones from Saudi Arabia, they watch for about 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds, and then they're gone. They're definitely looking for something else. So it's a very odd stat. Anyway, let's get back to things here. Bart, 79 months as a sub. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to hook everybody up with some gold. And then, yeah, give me just a minute here. So, yeah, I get a day like today where we have the hurricane inbound and stuff. My distractibility is off the scale. Like, way distracted. Yep. So, just how it is. I have a mastery in ADHD. I do. Another 5 million in loot. That's great. All right, we got everything there. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, we'll see you in the next episode.